Welcome back, everybody. Taking a look really at this footage that has just come in here to World News Now. Unbelievable pictures of the tsunami wave. This is in the Miyagi province, which is northeast of Tokyo. You see it rolling across the countryside there. This is a rural area. It's mainly known for fishing, agriculture. However, the damage has been intense, taking out anything in its path as the enormous wave rolls through the countryside.
And literally an 8.8 or perhaps 8.9 magnitude quake struck at 2:46 local time in Japan, a story that we've been following for you all morning now. Details are, as you can imagine, are pouring in. The extent of the damage, perhaps the death toll in this, are still big unknowns. We understand in some parts of Japan right now, people are literally on their homes waving for help, scenes similar to Hurricane Katrina back in August of 2005 in New Orleans and along the Gulf Coast. But fires we have seen at oil refineries and natural gas refineries as well. People are being told to evacuate, particularly those along the coast of Japan, as well as in several other countries as well. This is becoming really an international event in terms of the scope of all of this, but just dramatic footage coming in. Fires, flooding now, homes and businesses being wiped away, cars being flipped as if they weigh nothing.
Just like
just
toys.
Heartbreaking images here.
Certainly, and seeing the fires there that are taking place here, you have to wonder what's going on in the city of Tokyo, of course, the most populated area, populated city in Japan. For that, we go to our ABC News correspondent live now in Tokyo. This is Akiko Fujita, who has basically been sitting there enduring the aftershocks. How many have you felt since the initial shock took place at 2:46 this afternoon on your Friday?
You know, I tell you, I think I've lost count, but we are feeling one, just as you were saying, that we're feeling some more shaking. They're getting weaker as they come along, so as hard as it is to imagine, you kind of get used to it sitting here. We're getting new reports here from NHK, the public broadcaster, and what you're hearing here is the sirens. They have been telling people to kind of stay put every time we feel some shaking here. So,
and are you feeling shaking
hearing up
right now, Akiko?
Everybody to just kind of stay in place and be careful.
So you're saying you're feeling an aftershock right now?
It's kind of dying down, but I'm gonna wait till he's done over there. We did just feel another quake, another aftershock, excuse me, but the shaking has stopped. I was mentioning that we're getting some new information from NHK. 10 fires reported in Tokyo. Tokyo Disneyland parking lot flooded. And we also just heard of one death reporting from NHK. A woman in her 60s or 70s caught in a landslide in Ibaraki, which is just north of Tokyo. We're also hearing that a teenager is caught in the tsunami. But, I mean, when you look at those images, you can imagine, I mean, these homes being washed away.
Right.
We know that this teenager has been caught there, but, you know, tough to speculate, but have to imagine that there aren't other people out there that were in their homes at the time.
Absolutely. Again, the extent of the damage here, we can't just fathom that just yet. The extent of this, and again, we need to stress here that this potentially involves more than just Japan. We're getting word in now, just to World News Now, that there are also tsunami warnings in Peru, Chile, Mexico, Australia. Also, we heard earlier, Russia, the Philippines, Indonesia, Hawaii, Taiwan, Guam, all under some kind of tsunami warning or watch. Again, this is a disaster now with international implications here. They're saying that a tsunami could hit Hawaii by 8 a.m. Eastern time. So this is a story that we are going to have to follow for the next several hours. In addition to, obviously, the devastation in Japan, this is much further than that. But unbelievable news story developing on this Friday morning. Let's take a quick break and come back with more in just a second. Stay with the World News Now.